I wake up naturally for once and enjoy my chance to sleep in. Is this what it feels like to be rested? Why doesn't this happen every day? With a wide yawn, I pull my arms over my head to stretch, then throw back my comforter and hop out of bed. My tablet flashes with a notification. I have an email. Curious, I open up the email and read it. It's from Dashu. They're hosting a promotional photoshoot and networking event tomorrow right before XC big concert. All sponsored Dashu teams or individuals will be there. And after the shoot, we are welcome to stay for the concert. Wait, Dashu sponsors XC? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Dashu might be breaking into the world of mecha, but they're a huge name in the sports and entertainment industry. Still, XC is a supremely popular pop star. The shows get sold out within minutes. There's no way I'm passing up on such an opportunity. I quickly type out a response confirming my attendance. I'm positive everyone else on the team will go as well, if only for the chance to meet XC. Grabbing my clothes for the day, I get changed, then go downstairs into the kitchen. Nobody's home again. It's like I live alone. Opening the fridge, I spot a covered plate left for me. I unwrap the foil to find oyakodon. Not a traditional breakfast, but delicious nonetheless. Nikki must have been practicing for her recipes. I dig in with gusto. After eating, I notice a note from Nikki. By the time you read this, Uncle Kite and I will be at his cafe slaving away. Just kidding, he won't be slaving, but hopefully I will. Volunteer work experience for the win. P.S. I spat in your food. Just kidding. No, I didn't. Or did I? Maybe if you were awake, you'd know. Wow, she actually wrote that. Sometimes I wonder about her. At least she's looking to gain some experience in the food and beverage industry. Working at the cafe will give her a lot of insight into what goes into running a restaurant. I guess that means I should decide what I want to do today. Is Mayu free to hang out? I call up Mayu, but she doesn't answer. I guess she must be busy. Suddenly, my phone flashes with a call back from Mayu. Hey Mayu.
Were you just calling me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just calling you too.
Haha, no wonder you didn't answer.
Yeah.
She felt silent. Is something wrong?
I don't know what to do.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm so confused. I saw her again with Sho, and he was laughing at something she said.
Who?
I don't know! I've seen them together a few times now, and
She takes a deep breath.
I'm sorry.
Even though she hasn't outright said it, it's obvious that Mayu is worried that Sho become interested in someone else. Mayu, I get it.
You do?
Yeah. She pauses.
Do you think it's nothing?
I don't know.
Has Sho told you anything?
No. She falls silent, and when she speaks again, her voice trembles.
Maybe it's time I give up.
I like Mayu, but she should be with Sho. I try to push my feelings for Mayu aside. Her heart is with my best bro Seth, and I don't want to get between two people I care about. You shouldn't give up.
Really?
You should tell Sho how you really feel. She hesitates.
I don't know. What if he doesn't like me back?
He does.
How do you know?
He'd be a fool not to. She's silent again, and I wonder if I've made her blush. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. What I mean is, you two have known each other since forever. There's no way he doesn't feel the same way about you. She's gone silent. Mayu? Are you still there?
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Well, now I'm worried about what would happen if he says yes.
You'll probably want to go on a date.
A date?
Well, yeah. That's what you do when you're a couple. Based on that nervous sound, I bet she's blushing. I can't help but smile. Are you nervous?
I've never been on a date before. What am I supposed to do?
Just be yourself. It's not much different than if you're hanging out as friends.
But what if I say something stupid?
You'll be fine.
I don't think I can do this. I'm too nervous.
You can do this, Mayu.
I can't. I'm so embarrassed.
Her voice trembles again. Do you want to practice with me?
What?
You can pretend I'm Sho and we're on a date. That way you'll know what to do and you won't have to be nervous.
I don't know.
Think of it like a simulation match to practice for the real battle. She chuckled softly.
You would do that for me?
Of course. She hesitates.
If it's not too much trouble, I think that would be very helpful.
Sure, it's no problem. Should we meet at the cafe?
Well, there's usually a lot of people there.
I don't want to suggest her dorm. I doubt she'd be okay with that. There's no one home, but I wonder if she'll get the wrong impression if I suggest my own house. I guess there's only one way to find out. You can come over to my house if you like.
Your house?
We can stay in the kitchen and pretend we're at a restaurant. Nobody's home at the moment, so you don't have to worry about people staring. She's quiet. If you're not comfortable, that's okay too.
Okay.
Okay? She takes a deep breath.
Yeah, we can go to your house.
I give her the address. I'll see you in a few minutes, then.
Yeah, see you soon.
We hang up, and I try to clean up the house a little more before Mayu arrives. I pace restlessly around the house, checking for nothing and everything. Why am I so jittery? We are just two friends hanging out together. As friends. In my house. Alone? The sound of the doorbell startles me and my heart beats frantically. It's just Mayu, your friend. I open the door and Mayu smiles nervously at me. Hey, come on in.
Thanks.
She slowly steps inside and glances about the living room.
You have a beautiful home.
Thanks, it's not really mine. She looks at me curiously. I mean, it's my uncle's.
Oh, right.
We stand awkwardly in the doorway. Okay. So, I guess what kind of date do you want to pretend to go on? She seems unsure. Would you like to go to dinner with me? The restaurant is really close. Right around the corner, actually. I point to the kitchen. Mayu grins.
That sounds lovely.
I lead her towards the kitchen. I hope they have space for a last-minute reservation. Mayu giggles as she slides into a seat at the table. Would you like a water or anything to drink? She shakes her head.
I thought you were supposed to be my date, not my waiter.
I blink at her joke. Mayu seems a lot more relaxed than when she walked in, which helps me relax too. I grin and slide into the seat opposite her. You're right. How rude of me. There's another pause. Mayu fidgets in her seat. I glance at her, and she shies away from my gaze. She twists her hand in her lap and looks around the kitchen. Suddenly, she sighs.
I'm hopeless.
Why do you say that?
We've only just started, and I already have nothing to say.
Just relax. Don't think about it so hard. Mayu takes a deep breath.
I still don't know what to say.
It's okay. Let the conversation flow naturally. You and Sho hang out all the time, right? She nods. Being on a date isn't much different than hanging out as friends.
Okay.
What do you and Sho usually talk about?
I don't know.
She wrinkles her brow.
I can't think of anything. But now that I think about it, it's usually Sho who does all the talking.
Don't worry. Let's just start talking and see where the conversation takes us. How about we start with... with music. So have you played any music on your violin lately? Mayu blinks in surprise.
You want to talk about music?
Well, sure. After all, I know that you like that.
Yeah. Sorry. I was just surprised because Sho never has much to say about music.
Oh, do you not want to talk about this then?
No, it's okay.
She blushes and twists the tablecloth in her hands.
I actually started composing a new song for us.
Really?
I was thinking about Mitsuki joining the band and I got inspired. We can do a lot with her voice.
Does that mean you've been working on parts for all of us? Mayu nods.
I hope to have it completed before our next practice session. I don't know if it's any good though.
I'm impressed. We have replayed during our jams many times before, always feeding off each other. But this is the first time she's written down her ideas in composition. I'm sure it will be. Mayu seems to be in better spirits now that I've gotten her talking. This wasn't so bad, right? She smiles.
No, it was nice actually.
I'm glad. Let's see. What else do people do on dates?
Go to movies?
Yes, good idea. I'll take care of the check and then we can head over to the movie theater. Mayu giggles.
Thank you.
I hold up my arm for her to take, which she does after a moment's hesitation. Her cheeks turn pink and she looks away, but there's a smile on her lips. We walk the few steps back into the living room and I lead her to the couch. We've got a lot of different movies and shows. Is there something in particular you feel like watching? I try to remember which genres Mayu like. Fantasy, right? I remember during the party at Show's place that Mayu told me she likes to read fantasy books. Maybe her tastes in movies are similar. I think Nikki downloaded the latest Harriet pilot movie too. She perks up.
Is that the one about Harry's granddaughter?
I think so. Have you read the book? Mayu nods.
Yeah. I was a little skeptical because this is the author's daughter who's revived the series. But I was pleasantly surprised. It keeps you on your toes as much as the original series did.
I agree to a certain extent. I feel as if the daughter is trying to overcompensate on world building, and sometimes includes features or items that feel a little too forced. But her character relationships are really solid. Mayu cocks her head to the side as she ponders what I said.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from.
Should we watch this then?
Yes, please.
She blushes at her outburst.
I mean, if you want to, that's fine with me.
After selecting the movie, I stream it to my TV and Mayu and I settle into the couch to watch. We end up chatting through most of the movie anyway. Mayu's all smiles and she laughs at my jokes, even the stupid ones. As predicted, once she was comfortable and relaxed, the conversation flowed easily. We got into a depth discussion about whether or not magic and gear could really be used together like in the Harriet pilot books. At one point, Mayu moved her arm and accidentally knocked over the remote. We both reached for it at the same time and our hands touched. I'd never seen her face so red before. We continued to chat long after the movie's over, and before we realized that the sun is beginning to set.
It's getting pretty late.
I glance at the time in surprise. I can't believe it's already been a few hours. It only feels like we've been together for a couple of minutes.
I had a nice time, although I'm not sure if I actually learned much about what to expect on a date.
Mayu looks at me and blushes. I pretend to look disappointed in myself. I failed as a teacher.
Don't say that! I just was not a good student.
To my surprise, her gaze looks onto mine and she doesn't look away. My heart pounds in my chest as the blood rushes to my face. Mayu's face is just as red. A loud vibration interrupts us. Mayu pulls out her phone.
Oh no! I forgot. I promised my father I was going to send him a report of our match this week. I told him I'd get it to him today, but I haven't started it yet.
I nod. Alright. Don't let me keep you. She looks apologetic as she stands up to gather her things.
Thanks again.
I smile. No problem. Mayu heads out before it gets too late. This was the most fun I've had in a long time. Still, I wonder what would have happened if the phone call hadn't interrupted us. I try to shrug away the thought. The dates might not have gone that way I'd planned, but I still consider it a success. Mayu managed to feel comfortable in a more intimate setting, and hopefully she picked up a few tricks too. I arrive home expecting an empty house. Instead, Nikki's lounging on the couch watching TV. Hey, Nikki. She cranes her head to look at me but doesn't move from her spot.
You're home.
Did Uncle Kaito come back yet?
Yeah, but then he left again. He said he had to meet someone, then he tried to sneak out when I wasn't paying attention. But I was paying attention, and I saw him go. It was kind of weird, like he thought he'd be in trouble if I caught him.
Uncle Kaito trying to keep a secret from Nikki. Could he be going to see Aunt Yuki? Well, if he hasn't talked to Nikki about it yet, then I won't mention it either. So how was your day at the cafe? Nikki groans and slinks further into the couch.
Oh my god, I think my arms are gonna fall off. They had me washing dishes, and while I'm so happy that Uncle Kaito's restaurant is booming, if I have to wash another plate again today, I will scream.
So what does it mean for dinner tonight? You mean after dinner tonight, right?
What?
You'll scream if you wash another plate again after we have dinner? Nikki pauses, then bursts out laughing.
Dinner? That's funny. You're on your own tonight, mister.
But what will I eat? She half-heartedly reaches towards the end table, but drops her arm when they don't reach and points instead.
The takeout menus are over there. Knock yourself out.
Wow, you couldn't even reach over to grab one? Your laziness knows no bounds.
Says the guy who woke up at noon today.
It was before noon, thank you very much. So are you going back tomorrow then? She shakes her head.
Nope.
You've quit already?
No, silly. I'm just not scheduled to work tomorrow. Today was exhausting, but it was still cool to be in the kitchen. And I was only on dish duty because I'm new. I know it won't be long before I'm prepping meals with the rest of the chefs.
What are you going to do instead?
I'll watch XZ's concert on TV.
She sighs wistfully.
I bet he's even dreamier in person.
I'll let you know if that's true. Nikki gives me a skeptical look.
Did you just say what I think you said?
If you thought I'm saying I'm going to be at the concert, then yes. She stares at me, then snorts.
Yeah, right. Those tickets were sold out as soon as they went on sale.
I didn't say I had a ticket. I said I'm going to the concert.
How would you be able to get in without a ticket?
When you're a pilot, you make all sort of connections. Like the one who sponsors your team meant this concert.
Wait, Dashu is sponsoring this concert?
Nikki's mouth drops open and her eyes grow wide with hope.
You're going to the concert?
She hops over the couch and grabs my arm.
Please tell me you can bring your adorable and totally deserving little sister.
Probably won't be that great anyway. No, sorry, I only get to go because Dashu is holding a promotional event beforehand and XC is another one of their sponsees. It'll probably be really boring anyway.
What kind of event is it?
A photo shoot. She stares flatly at me.
So not only do you get to go to what will inevitably be the best concert on Earth, but your work is just to stand around, talk, and get your picture taken?
Yeah.
And XC will be there, getting his picture taken with you guys?
Maybe. He groans and collapses onto the couch.
Everything you're saying is making me even more frustrated that I can't go.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, I can't take you, but I'll get you an autograph, okay? He perks up.
You promise?
I promise.
And I'll make it out to Nikki?
Probably.
Good enough.
He throws her arms around my neck and pulls me into a hug.
Thank you, big bro. That'd be an amazing present. I mean, a more amazing present would be taking me or getting me tickets to the show, but this is a solid second.
Ah, you're crushing me. She lets go, then sinks back into the couch.
Anyway, you should probably order dinner now.
Why?
I'm hungry, and I'm not cooking.
My stomach growls in response. I guess I'm hungry too. I go check out the takeout menus. After a delicious dinner, I head up to my room and do a little more research in Dashu. And there are the sponsees. It's likely that I'll end up talking to some of them, and I don't want to seem ignorant. Once I'm done, I go to bed and drift to sleep.